Welcome back to the Devout Joystick, and this is a Ni No Kuni gameplay episode number 8, where we're going to complete the story of Ni No Kuni II, Revenant Kingdom. Last episode, we met with Master Pugnacius and trying to see what was going on with the dice, and are they fixed? Are they doing something that they aren't supposed to be really doing here? And sure enough, his main lady luck, as he liked to call it, was kind of legitimate. It didn't look bad to our eyes. So now we've got a word that the Old Woods may raise a little bit more suspicion and turn things into our favor. So that is where we're headed, if I can kind of get my navigation right. So I hear a lot of people are playing the Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now, and I have yet to pick it up. We just used our quicken growth spell that we got last chapter to make mushrooms and other things that are in the process of growing grow faster. Ooh, that looks kind of interesting. So I asked you guys, if you like what you're seeing, please hit that subscribe button so further videos in the future will be available to be seen at your convenience. I did this before, but now I do not know where I need to go. I think I need to go this way. Okay. So I'm in the process of picking up Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The internet here is like 2 megabits per second, and I can just see that turning into a nightmare because I'm sure the gigabit count on that particular game is probably in the upwards of 50 gigs. So I'm sure it's not going to be a quick download. And then if it has network capabilities on there as well, I'm not too well read on Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so don't unsub if you're already subbed and saying, oh no, he just said something blasphemous. Unsubscribe.
I'm counting on you.
This thing likes to run away and is often confused. Nullified too, so I can't even damage it right now. See, it just left. I think those give a lot of EXP if you can kill them. I've never really added up the difference in between killing them and letting them go, but I can kind of assume that it may be a lot because they run around like crazy. So that's our next checkpoint. I'm gonna hit that. And once I get back to some decent working internet, I'm going to be starting Twitch streams of many different RPGs and adventure games. Like I want to do Dragon Quest. I want to do that. I want to, try to go into doing the Final Fantasy 15. I know they got some new DLCs that I could play with you guys, and I just want to touch a lot of different RPGs. Dark Cloud 2, I'm pretty sure I can run through that in one long extended playthrough. And we want to collect all these sparklies. I keep mentioning that, but you'll see once the side quests become available to us, it's just going to open up so much for the game, and it's going to make things... Ooh, nice. A Punishing Wolfram Sword. It's going to open up so much in the game because one of the things that's story related is doing our first side quest. And by doing such, we will get additional EXP, we'll get additional weapons, items, and things that we can use for other side quests. Now, this isn't necessarily on 100%, but if you guys are looking for how certain side quests are done, I'm going to try my best to get a lot of them done here on screen for you guys. Ow, that hurts a lot. And then it'll definitely explain a lot. So if you're looking for an 100% completion game play of this, I can also do that if you would like, because I definitely want to get this platinum, as well as return to PlayStation 3 to get the Ni No Kuni 1 platinum. I was so close to getting it last time, and I just would love to have that on my trophy list as having it. I'm really close to getting Shenmue 1 platinum as well, so that's going to be nice. It's going to be my 6th platinum. And we've made it to Ald Woods, and we're not going to save because we're bosses like that. But what I will do is make sure that we're fully healed, because there's going to be a upcoming boss fight in this area. But we're really capable of handling it at this level. Level 15-ish. If you don't avoid any enemies, it shouldn't be that hard for you.
No.
So we're going to take 2 of their costumes and we're going to cloak ourselves in their costumes. I think that's how it goes.
Huh.
Those sound effects, it just left them naked out on the floor. I wonder who did the punching. Was it Lofty or was it Tanya Batu? So in here, in this factory, we gotta find enough clues that's gonna show enough evidence to refute our claim that Gold Paw and Pugnacius is doing some rigged government antics to just fund the government.
All right.
So 2 forms of proof.
Oh.
Thanks for watching. If you're still watching so far, I definitely appreciate it. Without you guys, there would be no channel and there would be no Devout Joystick. It's something that I definitely enjoy doing for you guys.
All right.
I gotta cut that out. My allergies are kicking in. So that'll probably be the only cut for this video besides the editing of the intro and the outro. That hurt my muscles. That sneeze hurt my muscles so bad. Ow. You ever had a sneeze so bad that it hurt your entire body for like minutes after the fact? Now this chapter is kind of fresh in my mind. Even though I'm in chapter 6 on my playthrough, I know exactly what to look for. A little bit better than if it was my first playthrough. Because my first playthrough I was playing stuff blind, and then I decided, let's be a little bit more educated on these videos and the content. So I want to be a little bit more knowledgeable than the viewer if they have never seen Ni No Kuni. So that way these videos will not be an hour long of me just running around in circles, running in the corners and stuff, looking for stuff to make sense of the game. Instead, I can just take care of it in 30 minutes and it be quick. As I say that, I'm losing a little bit of what I said I was going to do. So I think we got to find one more thing. Oh, okay. It's everything we need here.
Oh my goodness! Blimey! Come on!
Yeah, we do. Mossy Monument, the architectural monstrosity. This shouldn't take too long. Even though it's a higher level, it shouldn't take that much. If you dodge it and just stay out of his way, you can probably beat it fairly quickly, especially if you have this Higgledy hero. It hits very hard. See, for a 470, that's in this level of the game is pretty good.
Hey!
Just keep damaging it. How did it hit me going the opposite direction? That is ridiculous. Let's get this just so I can. Ow! I can't wait till we get the actual AoE attack for Evan because it hits very hard when you have your max 100% on. It hits very hard. That'd be terrible if I die on the screen. Terrible if I die on the screen. I'm gonna die on the screen. Not on this game anyway. God of War, that's more expected. But in this game, you know, this is my expertise. This is my expertise. I'm trying to stop him from doing it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Beat his butt. Beat his butt. Yes. Overload. Overload. Is it a robot? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh. This game actually is pretty tough if you were to do it with no healing items. Ooh, there's a Hoogledy Stone right behind there. And I think we have enough items that we picked up on the way from the Knight's Hideout to over here to find some stuff. I don't even know what I just said right there. Basically, the Pirates Hideout where we found Batu and Tani, and we collected every shining little spot on the way from episodes 3 and 4 all the way till now. We probably got what that Higgledy Stone requires so that we can get that Higgledy hero.
That's the stuff, man!
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So I'm really sore from yesterday and the day before yesterday. I was doing some working out in the gym and, you know, getting back at it. You know, I was kind of slacking for a couple weeks and finally got back into it, and it was kind of rough, a rough start. I don't know whether it was me more or less having rusty equipment I was dealing with, or was it the actual me being rusty. But I did some nice pull-ups, some nice back rows, and leveled up in the gym a little bit. Talking about the mushrooms, and I think we got them. So we got 2 different mushrooms. Oh, we got actually quite a few mushrooms. I think this is the one that they're requiring. Yep. See, this is why it matters. So we got Mudden Bane the Mushy. So you need to offer a gunk shroom there to pick up that hit with a hero there. And then there's a treasure chest over here that's going to have a nice weapon in it, if I believe that to be the case. An elite sorcerer's ring. That's going to strengthen Evan's and Roland's. Oh, we got another sparkling spot over here, and then we'll be pretty much done. And then we can fast travel out of here to where we need to go. Back to Gold Paw. Back to Gold Paw. There we go. This is why it's good to have trip doors available. That's why it's good to have trip doors available. Let's see what this puppy talking about now. Where's our proof? Oh, you tried to kill us. That's where our proof is. We went to your little hideout where you're creating all these things. I'm gonna take you to trial.
Indeed.
So what's about to happen is we're going to go on trial to prove that we are telling the truth about our friend here corrupting the dice and corrupting the judgment of how things are ran in that country. And we found all those things that will help that trial go in our favor, but it's still going to rely on a dice roll regardless. Which means even if he has enough evidence, it's still going to prove nothing, nothing.
Sure.
I think this would have been so much better if they had voice acting during the whole cutscene of this. So we're going to show the evidence, the examination of the evidence, and he doesn't seem concerned at all. Like, he doesn't have no idea that we went to his hideout and his manufacturing department and found all of this stuff. Chicanery among lower level officials.
But
Now you're scared.
no.
Of course, because he holds all the power into his hand in that cane, which is ridiculous.
Even the evidence is judged to be false. Lady Luck has spoken. Righto, Your Majesty. Ha! Oh! What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
Which brings us to the crux of the prosecution's case. That Master Pugnacius knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
And you dropped it.
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
I love getting people caught up in their lies.
But
Oh, he's ready to fight him right now. And now we're about to get a glimpse of who's really been controlling him this entire time.
Rah!
And now we're gonna fight one of our first bosses of Chapter 3,
what's that?
Longfang.
The Kingmaker! Longfang!
He doesn't look happy.
Longfang? Here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacius, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine!
Wait!
I want that to be our Kingmaker. So it's been corrupted by Mandarin, so now we're gonna have to beat it to get it to calm down.
What?
Went wrong there.
So this will be fairly quick if we can get these sort of quick time events to happen and hit its shining spots. Realm records or kingmakers have lost control of their enormous power and run wild as a result. The points for which energy escapes is particularly vulnerable to attack. You'll do a lot more damage. And this does not hit that hard, even though we are like kind of lower than it, 8 levels lower than it. It doesn't hit that hard.
I need your help!
Hig makers are mysterious entities that are born that can get power from these, and it'll make us stronger, basically. So we're about to basically, in so many words, beat this thing's behind. Bam! Oh, come on. That was supposed to hurt you. There you go. That's it. There you go. There you go. Now take this, Bunker. Take it. Yep. 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 Take that. Yeah. Take that. See how quickly this thing is going down? It's going down fairly quickly. Look. We haven't even got a hit yet. I'm about to speak too soon.
I need your help!
I'm trying to get a perfect on this. If I can, I'll say joystick for life, and I'm not saying joystick for life. You're such a cock blocker, Longfang. Oh, that would have been so clutch. Let's use this. We'll make us immune to the fire. Make us immune to fire. Say in there we're another fire, so it doesn't even hurt us.
I need your help!
Now we're going to use that. This. Let's tear him up. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, come on. That was supposed to work. That was supposed to work. I'm gonna tear you up for real. Take that. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, so we got them to half damage.
I need your help!
So it's almost over, but if we can get him to fall, this will be quick. There we go. That worked. That worked in our favor. Ooh, yeah, we need that too. We can get that on our side. Yeah. he's down to less than half damage. Now we're definitely gonna win this. And I got the hit with the heroes hitting him while he's way over there. And this was one of the battles that was offered during E3's demo of the game, and I lost because I did not understand how to win or how to really play this, and that was kind of upsetting to me because I really wanted to master this, but I couldn't, and it was such a long line for this game. But I got the collector's 10 when I went to E3, so I was happy just with that. Take that. Oh, come on. You know you had to fall. Yikes. He died. Okay, so I need to bring him back. There we go. And then we'll switch spots. How do you switch spots? Switch spots. I guess we're rocking with Tani right now. Which I'm not really a good master of Tani. She's going to be utilized on this episode of Ni No Kuni II Revenant Kingdom. Alright, she's close. I just gave Longfang a gender. I don't want to die on camera. I really don't. I don't really particularly want that to happen. Oh my god, why did she bounce so much? I could have got that. I could have got everything I wanted out of that. He's got so little health left. I can do this. I can do this thing. I can so do this. Come on, just come back so I can. Ooh, ha ha. That came through the clutch because that would have hit pretty hard. That would have hit pretty hard. Okay, so after this, he's in the dock. He's in the dock now. Come on, Tommy. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Yes! Joystick for life? Yeah! Die. Or not so much die, but become tamed. I have to remember this is a PG YouTube channel. They say die in PG movies. Are you good now, Pugnacius? And I think this makes it the end of chapter 3 after this, because he's gonna sign the contract and make us a nation tied together once again. Yeah, he did. So he tricked you just to get your king's mind. I wonder, is he tied to the rat that took our king? Nice.
Thank you.
You guys got a little treat. The video is going to run over a little bit for the sake of this chapter. It's close to ending, and the boss battle is really awesome. So now we can go back to Nile and get word to him that his kingdom is back in his possession. And all the wood is available for him to chop his own.
Crevens?
Your beauties, yeah. Your body, wee beauties. I got my forest back. And it's all thanks to yourself. She can knock all the
Thank
trees
you.
you want. Create all the wood you want. But he's gonna come with us. We gonna hire him to be on the Joystick for Life squad.
James. Aye.
For now.
Hmm.
The horned ones do.
Aye.
Doloran is his name.
Golly. Ah!
Before we could say we're done. That's quick. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to read along this, or you guys want me. I've asked in another video, but you know, I still want to make sure that I'm making it as entertaining as it possibly can be while we do these videos, because we've got a long way to go before the end of the game is concerned. Chapter 6, that's when stuff really starts picking up. See, we're gonna get him to be in our kingdom. And he's very useful, but only later on.
Look.
I smells a smell on the wind. That a progress. Seems the mangy dogs got tired of twiddling their thumbs.
Oh my!
That's how I expect the YouTube channel to grow. The people that's watching today, I ask that you share with your friends and your family and people that you know that's just going to enjoy gaming, and then we can be a whole Joystick for Life community. And then I just complete all the video games that I ever decided to play, and the ones that you guys were recommended to play, all on this channel.
Thank you.
And this ends chapter 3.
I've decided to call our kingdom Evermore. Well, what do you think?
This speech is going to carry on to chapter 3 into chapter 4. So, last cutscene probably.
Oi! Listen up, ye Meiji curs! King Evan's got a rousing speech for you. Pay attention.
Huh? Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy, but we will build it. A beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after.
Wow.
I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
There's King Liwa.
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
This is where it all begins. Here and now, our kingdom.
We're with you to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
Thank you, all of you.
So the people who had heeded Neil's call and flocked to the Heartlands set about building their new nation. And Evermore took its first faltering steps on the road to becoming a kingdom. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after, just as Aranella had wished. Or so we hoped.
Thank all of you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video of Ni No Kuni Episode 9.